Hello friends, this is Durga from ITversity. At this time, I'm talking about onboarding folks onto our programs. In this video, I will primarily focus on understanding the power of our Windows-based system. Some of you might be using Mac or Linux. There might be videos for those as well, but most of our targeted audience will be using Windows, and hence I want to focus on Windows at this time. Also, after this video, there will be a series of videos which will actually provide you some insights about how to use your laptop effectively. Make sure you follow those videos also. The topics will be covered using Windows as operating system. That being said, let's focus on how to understand the power of the laptop or computer so that you see whether this is capable enough for you to take the training. If you see the laptop is not capable enough or if the laptop is too slow, you have to consider buying a new laptop or upgrade the existing laptop. That being said, to understand the power or capacity of your laptop, what you are supposed to do is you can go to this File Explorer. This yellow icon is called as File Explorer. You can click on this and you should be able to go to this application. Now you see there is something called as this PC. If you right click on it and then say properties, you should be able to see some details about your computer. Okay, once again, I'm reiterating how to get this. You just have to click on this File Explorer here. If you don't see this, you just search for it. You can say File Explorer. You can see the app here. You can either click on this or click on this if it is already there as part of your taskbar. Once you click on this, you will see this PC. You just have to right click and then go to the properties. The main things which you need to keep in mind are nothing but CPU, memory, and storage. This will give you the details about CPU and memory. You can see the details about the CPU here. It is 2.6 gigahertz CPU. It says 82C2, which means it might be octa-core with 8 cores. I'm not 100% sure. You can Google around and you can understand the how many cores you have on the system like this. If you Google on this and if you try to understand how many cores are there, that is important. You should have at least 4 cores or quad core for your laptop. Let me actually Google on this so that you understand what I'm talking about here. It is nothing but Intel Xeon Platinum 8272 CL CPU. Let me open my Chrome and then let me type there. It is nothing but Intel Xeon. Let me see. Intel Xeon Platinum 8272CL. Intel Xeon Platinum 8272 cores. You can search for cores like this and you should be able to see the details. Typically, if you have 16 GB RAM, it will at least have 8 cores. From here, it is not giving the information. Actually, I'm using the system from Azure. It's a virtual machine. It is not actual PC. And hence, I'm not able to figure out the actual number of cores here. But for your laptop, it should be clear. So either it will be dual core, which means you have 2 cores. It can be quad core, which means it has 4 cores. It can be octa-core, which means it has 8 cores. So most of the laptops might be dual core. Dual core will be enough to go through the training up to an extent, but beyond certain extent, it will become slow. As long as you have quad core and then you have at least 8 GB memory, you are good to go. For now, just to make sure that we understand the capacity of your laptop and also we can provide you the feedback, what I would recommend is you just take the screenshot of this and share as part of our Slack or WhatsApp group where we are communicating for the program, and then we can take it further. If you're not 100% sure about the capacity of your laptop, you can share it in the Slack or WhatsApp and we will support you to make you understand the capacity of your laptop. The first one is the processor. It has to be at least quad core to go through this program effectively. With the dual core also, you can manage up to 80% of the content. After that, it might become slow, but you will be able to complete the course, but your productivity might go down a bit. That being said, The next important aspect is memory. So we have covered CPU already. Now I'm talking about memory. You see there is installed memory RAM, and in this system it is 16 GB. You have to check the memory on your laptop. It might be 4 GB or 8 GB or 16 GB or 32 GB, or it might be 2 GB as well if it is a very outdated laptop. So you need to make sure that you have at least 4 GB, and 8 GB is highly recommended. So if you have 8 GB RAM with quad core, you will breeze through this program. Your system will be able to support whatever task you are going to perform as part of this program. But if your memory is less than 8 GB, or if your system have only dual core, then it will be very slow. With 4 GB and dual core also, you can manage up to 80%, but it will be slow, and will give that feedback to you. Then comes system type. Some people might have installed 32-bit operating system, even though they have a good amount of memory and processor. You need to make sure that you have 64-bit operating system. If you have 32-bit operating system, you need to see if you can install 64-bit operating system or not, and then you can take it further. If you don't have 64-bit operating system, and if you cannot install 64-bit operating system, then you can actually skip the course and you can take care of these, or you can join these courses in future when your laptop is ready. But for now, you cannot take the course. Also, make sure that you have at least 4 GB memory. If your memory is less than 4 GB, you will not be able to cope up with the course, and we will actually remove you from the course if you just have 4 GB memory. So to be part of this course, at least you need to have dual core 4 GB memory, and you should have 64-bit operating system. We'll be asking for the screenshot of this, and you should be in a position to share the screenshot so that we review and give you the feedback. Okay, we have covered memory, CPU, and the system type so far. And the important aspect is nothing but storage. So how to get the storage details? Click on the File Explorer again, and then you can actually go to this PC here. You can see the details about your storage. You might have multiple partitions like this: C drive, D drive, etc. In this case, I have only one C drive and one temporary storage. You can ignore the temporary storage, and if you look at the C drive, you see I have 100 GB free out of 128 GB storage on this. As long as you have like 32 GB or something free, that is more than enough. You don't need to worry too much about storage. But if your storage is less than 16 GB or 32 GB, your system might become slow, and we want you to clean up the unnecessary files and have at least 32 GB storage so that you can take this course effectively. So I have covered three aspects. One is CPU and memory. You can get the CPU and memory from here. How to get this? You just go to File Explorer, right click on this, and then go to Properties. You should be able to get this. Share the screenshot with us. We'll confirm whether you have right capacity to go to this course or not. And also, you need to keep in mind about the storage. At least you need to have 32 GB storage so that your system can support to take this course. Once you share this information, we'll also provide you series of videos to get used to Windows operating system. Make sure you follow those videos before onboarding onto the training so that you can actually be comfortable to take the training. For this first batch, the videos might come after you onboarded to the training, but for the future batches, these videos will be ready and you should be able to take the training effectively. Even before getting onboarded, you can actually go to these videos and you can make your system ready to take this intensive program. That being said, if you have any questions around this, feel free to communicate through our official channels related to the program which you have enrolled to, and we will provide the required support for you so that your issues are resolved in timely manner.